This video is nothing clinical. I just wanted to wish everyone a great holiday cheer as well as a happy new year. You know, at the end of a year, I look back at 2009 and reflect what 2009 meant for me. And obviously, I can talk about some achievements I've made or things that I've done. And it really, it's not really about me. It's about the people around me. So I wanted to say one thing that Ben Zander taught me, which is leadership is about being the relentless architect for the possibility of what others can do. And I've seen people around me blossom tremendously. So I just want to give a thanks to the people that have made Lamb Facial Plastics special and have touched lives beyond my own. And so I want to start with Constance. We refer to her as Coco. She has shown just amazing leadership on the front. She doesn't leave the office until everything is paid, done, called, scheduled. It literally is the ownership that she takes is tremendous, and I'm so appreciative of her running the helm in the front and making sure that nothing falls through the cracks. And I just want to thank her and thank you, Constance, for everything you've done. I want to thank Marcy. She has shown so much personal growth this last year that I've just been amazed at where she's come. She is such a gifted individual in terms of her intelligence, in terms of what she does with computers, with patients, and how much dedication she gives. I'm just so proud that she's on my staff, and I'm so happy that she's part of my team that I don't think words can express how I feel about her. Diane is literally one of the most amazing leaders I've met. Her brain power exceeds my own. The maxim of hiring smarter people than yourself is embodied in her. She literally leads, and leadership is about just drawing people to you without a title. And Diane doesn't need a title. People go to her because she actually just draws leadership around her. So she runs my whole back office. If without her, I would have nothing. So I want to give a special thanks to Diane. Beth's heart is bigger than anyone I know. She literally is out there and giving of herself. And she's the first encounter you get as a patient before you have a procedure, when you're probably nervous and not feeling right. And I can tell you that Beth gets more accolades from my patients than any single person in my staff. And that is a really, really special thing. And I just want to thank you, Beth, for how much you give of yourself every day and how much the patients realize you have compassion. I think the word that I think embodies you the best is the word compassion. Darla, you're just an amazing individual. I mean, your leadership is so beautiful because it's untitled. You don't need a title. And you lead everyone around you with charisma, with passion, and with dedicated intelligence. To have a surgical assistant such as yourself in the operating room is like having an amazing co-pilot. And that's something that I wish I could spend 45 minutes talking about. But it's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I'm so proud of what you do, not just in hair transplant, not just as a surgical assistant. I'm talking about you as a human being, so I appreciate you tremendously. Vasi, you've come so far in the last year in 2009, and I'm so happy that you and I have worked together through personal growth. I think it's one of the most amazing things. I know how much passion I look in your eyes when I'm injecting a patient with someone, and you're more excited than I am. I always joke with my patients that they're not even as excited about my work as I am, but I think you're the only person I can say you're more excited than I am about injectables and about surgical results, and that level of passion comes through to every patient that sees you. So I'm very proud, first and foremost, beyond talking about you as a staff, I'm very proud of who you are as a person, and to me that's just amazing. Excuse me, Amina. You're just an amazing human being, and leadership is another word that I don't throw around lightly, even though I've used it a few times. You just radiate so much amazing leadership because people are drawn to you for who you are. I value our teamwork so much, and I don't mean that just from the technical stuff that we do, but I just mean who you are. So just want to share that. Stephanie, you are amazing too. You've matured a lot in the last year. I've seen you grow up. Stop tape. Okay, I'm back. I want to say, Stephanie, I want to talk about, before I talk about your intelligence and what you bring to the table, I want to talk about you as a person. I'm very proud of who you are, about your leadership in terms of just taking responsibility of things. You just take care of business. I think it's amazing. And every time you're in that room, I don't have myself, as much as Darla is my co-pilot in surgery, you're my co-pilot outside of surgery, because when I see a patient and I'm trying to treat a patient, you're thinking as much as you're not just standing there. And I really appreciate that creative intelligence. It keeps me out of trouble, believe it or not. I mean, we work together, and I think that's an amazing team. So I'm so proud of what she brings, and I want to thank you. Aurora, you're our newest addition to the family, and you're just a breath of fresh air. I mean, I can see how much gentleness you have. I think the word gentleness of spirit is present. And even though you're only here for pre-ops on 1 day a week, I just want to welcome you to our family, and also thank you. So thank you so much for joining it. Mom, you're an amazing woman. I mean, just from inside and out, a beautiful lady. And I just want to thank you so very much for raising me the right way, and for being just an amazing persona of this whole office. You're not just my mother, you're everyone's mother here, and I just want to thank you so much. You know, out of deference in making this video not 45 minutes long, I just want to not name specific people in my spa salon, which are my other two businesses, or my back offices, because I can speak forever. And I think all of you know how special you are to me, honestly. So I want to thank my spa, my salon. I really don't want to get into, I'm going to probably break down again, but I just want to thank all of you guys for being part of the vision. And that's what's so blessed about coming to work, is that it's not just about a paycheck, and my staff don't believe that. It's not just about taking care of 1 or 2 people. It's about truly helping every single person that comes through here. I'll tell you a story that I just was listening to Ben Zander talk about, and it's one of my blogs coming up in January. A man saw a woman throwing starfish back into the ocean, and there was plenty of starfish on the shores. And he says, "Why are you doing this? I mean, there's so many starfish. You know, it's pointless. And why does it even matter?" And the woman picked up the next starfish, threw it back into the ocean, and she says, "It matters to this one." So I think my staff realizes that. So I wanted to thank all of you as patients. I want to thank all of you people who are not my patients or just watching this. And I just want you to understand that it's not about me, it's about everyone around me. So I want to thank you. Happy holidays and Happy New Year.